we need creative solutions to tackle climate change, but we also need creative solutions to talk about climate change. And that's what some of this is trying to tackle, is getting creative with how we engage people and inspire ethical action on it. Through comedy, through theater, through storytelling, because that's a way in which I think humans oftentimes connect with each other. Is
You've experienced this of like the shit that gets wrapped around your propeller.
That's why, that's that was interesting hearing you talk about, when we were locked down, it was like the first time where you actually got weeds in your weed hatch, instead of shopping bags and pillowcases.
Of people just disconnecting as soon as they, oh, it's out of my hands, therefore it's gone, and you're like, and you see it's because they just, there's simply not enough bins down the towpath.
It's a very interesting challenge here. I call it the tragedy of the towpath. The towpath is used by both boaters and non-boaters, and it's owned by the Canal and River Trust, but they're a charity. They have limited means to maintain it, and the borough, whose residents are on that towpath all the time, do have the resources, but they don't have the access. It's not their property. So it's like there's this confluence of interests, but this diversion of responsibility, and that's really why we're doing these activities here, is to try to bring people together.
Oil spill.
Vroom. Vroom. Oh god. Hurricanes. Woo!
So we've got CO2, we've got methane, and we've got nitrous oxide in that order. CO2 by far is the biggest greenhouse gas in our atmosphere.
Is it true that...
What I want you to do in the next minute or two is come up with a way to embody this, but we all three have to work together. So we're gonna be carbon dioxide and you guys will be methane. The center person needs to think about being the carbon, and the outer two people have to be the 4 hydrogen atoms. Similarly here, Michaela will be the carbon atom and we will be the 2 oxygen atoms. And this is our embodiment of carbon dioxide. Let's see yours.
Methane, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got it.
Methane, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, you're in, Nick. You're in. You're in the middle.
Carbon.
Yes, carbon dioxide. I'm the big C. Then you feel that.
Second try, yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Carbon. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got it. Just. Or am I generous?
You're generous. This is The Penguin by Nicholas Billen. Maybe you'll like this story. It's about a penguin, and it has a happy ending. Okay, so this penguin is waddling along in the Antarctic, minding his own business, but also checking things out, you know, in the way penguins do. And then he looks up in the distance and sees this big white hulking something or other on the horizon, which, you know, is weird. Well, this time the penguin looks up and sees an albatross circling above. A girl albatross. "What do you want?" says the penguin. And there's definite haughtiness in his voice. You see, the penguin feels like albatrosses are always judging him because, you know, he's a bird, but he can't fly.
Second time.
Second time for me.
Which is interesting.
I got my second time badge. Have you noticed how the seasons keep moving? I mean, I'm all for it. Bring on the Indian summer. It's much better than our English summer rain. I mean, I'm disappointed we have no chance of snow on Christmas Day anymore, but it's not like I'll benefit from school being closed anymore, since I don't go. And if we keep this up, maybe we'll eventually get to have beach parties and barbecues instead of turkey and stuffing on Christmas Day. I'm sure the poor birds would thank us. We should start to take this change seriously, or maybe we'll be the ones getting roasted on Mother Nature's skewer.
Completely.
I have to admit, I find it quite difficult to talk about the idea of reducing meat intake to meat eaters, as I've never liked the idea of being a preachy vegan. Even though I was there in the dark ages when you were lucky to find soy milk in the supermarket, let alone all these myriad of varieties you get now, and tomato pasta was the only option for eating out, in a restaurant that is.
Yes!
Everything that you do, I can see right through. I love you all so much. And every smile that you make on my heart, how it breaks. I love you all so much. 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 I love you. All together, I love you all so much. I love you all so much. I love you all so much. I love you. Woo, woo, woo. We all love each other.
Yes. Very good.